Shalom. First and foremost, giving all acknowledgement to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to my teachers, in whom I learned this truth from, beginning with the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. Giving sincere salutations to all the Akim who are really out there presenting their bodies, living sacrifices, and making sure that this word is preached throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, and I came across this article. It's pretty much, just going to be an update dealing with the mark of the beast. Came across this article on zerohedge.com. All right, it says testing will begin in Africa for biometric ID, vaccine records, and payment systems. All right, so of course, I'm going to get touch on the article, some of the article, and I'm gonna pull the precept because again, here it is. We are we're in 2020. All right, and you still got people questioning, the whole chip being the mark of the beast. Right, and you still got people out there who are denying that the chip is the mark of the beast. But here it is. You got people who don't necessarily they're not really in the truth, but the Lord is putting a spirit on certain individuals to understand, pretty much give them common sense in what this really is, because again, people are waking up to the fact. All right, and that's why I wanted to share this article. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the article. It says testing will begin in poverty-stricken parts of Africa for a biometric ID, which will also be your payment system and vaccine record. The biometric digital identity platform that evolves just as you evolve is backed by none other than the Bill Gates-backed Gavi Vaccine Alliance, MasterCard, and the AI-powered identity authentication company TrustStamp. So you see that, and so you see the thumbnail there, with, the mark of the beast, the 666. All right, because again, people are waking up to the fact. All right, because again, it's clear as day. It doesn't really take a rocket science to understand these things. All right. It says the Gavi Alliance, which is largely funded by the Bill and Melinda Gates and Rockefeller Foundations. That right there should, that speaks 1,000 words in itself. All right. It says as well as allied governments and the vaccine industry is principally concerned with improving the health of markets for vaccines and other immunization products rather than the health of individuals, according to its own website. Similarly, MasterCard's Gavi partnership is directly linked to its World Beyond Cash effort, which mainly bolsters its business model that has long depended on a reduction in the use of physical cash. And of course, with this information is coming out with the whole coin shortages around, going on around the country, which it's no coincidence because of course, the elites, they want a cashless society. So, that's why, of course, you see everything going, moving towards a cashless and no contact. All right, because again, they want, they're moving towards a more, a digital currency. All right, which will again, it's going to lead to this chip. All right, which is a mark of the beast. Which I don't want to jump the gun, but reading on down, it says reducing the use of cash is needed. Cash is impossible to track, but if you use centralized digital currency, the ruling class has complete control over what you can spend. So you see that? So Slakia, so yeah, it says the ruling class has complete control over what you can spend. So that again, that's going into those those top elites. All right. They control the banking system. They control everything. All right. They with the whole, paper cash or whatnot, like I said, they can't track you, all right. But again, they want to move to a method into where they can track your every movement. They can track everything, all right. Which is, again, this is it's all going to lead to this chip. Everyone getting chipped, all right. But again, I'm not don't want to jump the gun, so I'm gonna continue reading on. It says the program, which was first launched in late 2018, will see Trust Stamp's digital identity platform integrated into the Gavi Mastercard Wellness Pass, a digital vaccine record and identity system that is also linked to Mastercard's click-to-play system that powered by its AI and machine learning technology called NuData. Mastercard, in addition to professing its commitment to promoting centralized record keeping of childhood immunization, also describes itself as a leader toward a world beyond cash. And its partnership with Gavi marks a novel approach towards linking a biometric digital identity system, vaccination records, and a payment system into a single cohesive platform. So you see that? They want to get it to where they pretty much want to put all these things in one. All right. And again, how are they going to, how did they plan on doing that? By chipping everyone. All right. It's going to have all your records, whether you've been vaccinated or not. It's going to be the new form of payment. Everything's leading towards this chip. All right. This is what they want. All right. All these things in one. All right. It says the effort since its launch nearly 2 years ago has been funded via $3.8 million in Gavi donor funds, in addition to a match donation of the same amount by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. It says in early June, Gavi reported that Mastercard Wellness Pass program will be adapted in response to the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic. Around a month later, Mastercard announced that Trust Stamp's biometric identity platform will be integrated into Wellness Pass, as Trust Stamp system is capable of providing biometric identity in areas of the world lacking internet access of cellular connectivity, and also does not require knowledge of an individual's legal name or identity to function. And of course, it's no coincidence that they want to start this testing over there in Africa. Because a lot of Jakes are over there. Mingled over there. A lot of these third world countries, consists a lot of Jakes. All right. So again, well, again, I don't want to jump the gun, but it says the wellness program involving Gavi, Mastercard, and Trust Stamp will soon be launched in West Africa. So you see that? Brothers always bring out the, at the point. It's no coincidence. They're always talking about. They're always shifting a lot of it. There's always a tension over there in West Africa. Why is that? Because, again, during the time of the siege of Jerusalem, all right. Before Yahushua was crucified, he told the Israelites to flee into pretty much the mountains of Judea, which today, the western parts, which are the western parts of Africa. So you have a lot of Jakes over there still dwelling in that land over there in West Africa. It's no coincidence they got a lot of to this day, you hear about child trafficking and slavery still going on over there in West Africa, because again, a lot of Jakes are over there. And again, it's no coincidence. This is where they want to start this testing over there in the west parts of Africa, because that's where a lot of our people are. All right, it's no coincidence. 2 Corinthians 2:11. That scripture's been coming out a whole lot, because again, the spirit of Yahweh Shai. We understand these things. We understand the Esau's agenda. All right, it's no coincidence, man. It says the wellness program involving Gavi, Mastercard, and Trust Stamp will soon be launched in West Africa and will be coupled with a COVID-19 vaccination program once a vaccine becomes available. So you see that pretty much, it sounds like they're tying the the whole vaccines for this whole COVID-19 to to the chip. And earlier this year, Trump talked about the whole warp speed program, and where they're trying to rush to get a vaccine by the end of this year. I did a video kind of going into how they could possibly, because now with the whole surges of COVID-19, and we're coming into the season, the flu season. A lot of people are gonna get sick and whatnot. It's very possible, and again, like I said in the video that I did not too long ago, it's just my opinion that they could very well be, they could very well, just say the hell with the whole vaccine and just go straight into, the chip. Again, it's just my opinion, but again, at the end of the day, either way, the vaccine will tie into this chip. All right. It says, what is perhaps most alarming about this new Wellness Pass initiative is that it links these dual-use digital solutions to cashless payment solutions that could soon become mandated, as anything over then touches cashless methods of payment have been treated as potential modes for contagion by Gavi-aligned groups like the World Health Organization, among others, since the pandemic was first declared earlier this year. So you see, again, they're trying to tie all these things into one. All right, and again, at the end of the day, it's all gonna lead to the mark of the beast, which is that chip. All right. It says, do you get it yet? It's all tied into the same thing. So you see that? And the pandemic is an excuse to roll this out. Wake up, they are not coming to save you. Quite the opposite, actually. Yeah, because at the end of the day, Esau, they want complete control, man. And everything that you see going on, it's, you pretty much seen the reset, okay? And you pretty much seen Esau, these top wicked elites, man. They're establishing the world, their new world order. All right. It says, for those stuck on the line of thinking that President Donald Trump said this vaccine will be voluntary, you are probably correct. It'll be voluntary, all right. And if you don't get it and participate in the new biometric ID program, you won't be able to buy or sell anything, including food. That sounds nothing like the definition of voluntary to me. But believe in whatever religion you wish and put your trust in whomever you want. I rely on myself instead of some politician to save me. So you see that? A lot of people are starting to wake up to the fact that, first, because you got a lot of people thinking that the vaccine is the mark of the beast. Okay, but again, the vaccine is pretty much a prelude to the mark of the beast. Okay, because very soon, it's going to be some type of way identifying that you've been vaccinated. All right, because if you don't take that vaccine, you won't be able to enter certain establishments, which if it's going to be a way of identifying that you had you took the vaccine. And if you didn't take the vaccine, again, you pretty much won't be able to function in society. All right. Let me read this part real quick. This doesn't mean you shouldn't remain vigilant and know what's going on. Get your preps in order, do another audit, buy some more food, and improve your water storage. The system is here, and it's talking about the beast system. All right. And it will not be voluntary in any sense of the world, in any sense of the word. It's similar. It's similar to our voluntary tax system. Go ahead and choose not to pay, and men with guns will come to your house to make you pay. Yep, that's how voluntary interactions work. Note that was sarcasm, which that wasn't really sarcasm, because again, that's it's really going to go down. You don't when Esau comes in with those chips, if you don't take this chip, they're going to be doing all type of torture tactics and collecting, rounding people up and shipping them off to these FEMA camps and whatnot, pretty much making people take this chip and making people accept the whole beast system. All right. See where I left off. It says so yeah, that's really not sarcasm, but Nevertheless, reading on, it says, believe any politician you want, but they all are they are all puppets for the Federal Reserve, and their takeover is imminent unless we wake up and stand together. So you see, because again, the wicked elites, they control the Federal Reserve, all the banking, they control it all. All right. So now going to the precept, of course, and Revelations. So you because again, brothers, they bring this out all the time, because again, you still got people that are questioning and in doubt and denying the fact that this this chip is the mark of the beast. All right. Because again, of course, they're going to make it voluntary, for the meantime, get people into the mindset of it, accepting these things. But soon enough, Esau, he's going to make everyone take that chip. All right. So let me get this precept in Revelation 13 and 16. It says, and he causeth all. So you see that it says he causeth all. So Esau, he's going to do something to where everyone has to take this chip in order to function in society. Because when you read on, it says both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So again, Esau, he's gonna set it up and pretty much put the squeeze on the people to where they have no choice but to take the chip. Of course, it's going to be voluntary at first, but again, you got people like this, certain people, individuals, they're waking up to the fact. All right. And a lot of people, they're already coming out saying they're not going to take the vaccine. They're not going to take the chip. All right. So Esau, hey, soon he's going to make it law. He's going to put it into law that you have to take this chip. All right. If you don't take this chip, hey, you can, it's written that, certain individuals, they're going to die. All right. Certain individuals, they're going to be beheaded for not taking this chip. All right. And this is, again, this is what it's leading up to. Everything's leading to this, this chip. Esau, he wants to chip everyone. He wants to control everything that you spend, everything that you buy. Going back to the whole interview that Aaron Russo did with one of the Rockefellers years ago. All right. If you owe money, all right. If you owe a speeding ticket, you ran a red light, they don't have to send you mail anymore. They just take it out your chip. And if you buck up and you rebel against the system, they just turn your chip off, and now you don't have anything. You can't buy or anything. All right. Because ultimately Esau, he wants complete control. All right. He wants to rule over your your ultimately, he wants your soul. He wants your spirit. All right. And you take that chip. That's the ultimate form of disrespect to Yahweh Shem Shah, because you're accepting Esau as your God. Because that's what Esau, he wants to portray himself as. He wants to portray himself as God on this earth. And this chip is it's the end all be all, man. So hey man, if you don't have the eyes to see that by now, then hey man, you need to consider that maybe the Lord is not dealing with you, man. It's just that plain and simple. All right. So hey man, this is what's coming, man. So I just wanted to touch on that real quick. Quick Mark of the Beast update. Yahweh righteous how you were edified. These videos are gonna continue to keep coming out, because hey, this is the time that we're in. So yeah, go ahead and end off there. Once again, giving all credit to Yahweh Shem Shai, and double honors, much respects to my teachers, and whom I learned this truth from, beginning with the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. Until next time, Shalom.